Late last year, TV host Bolanle Olukanni delved into production and created a documentary, God's Wives. That production is now up for the prestigious AMVCA, and to celebrate that nomination, she hosted a private screening session in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. Let's bring you highlights.
TV girl turned film producer Bolanle Olukanni wears a big smile on her face as she welcomes friends and associates to a second screening of her documentary movie, God's Wives. The project, which highlights in a documentary format the plights and extreme circumstances some widows have to face in the society, has just scored an African Movie Viewers' Choice Award nomination, and this is bringing Olukanni so much excitement.
No, I did not see it coming at all. I think for me, it's just another affirmation that what we created is important, and it's raising the kind of awareness it needs to create. We spoke the last time we did the screening in December, and for me, the goal was to make sure that we raise awareness about the issues and the challenges that widows are going through. And it's been almost a year now, and we've come a long way. We've now gotten to the point where we've empowered 120 women.
God's Wives is her debut production, and in less than a year has transformed into an NGO that identifies and empowers some of these women in society. Damilola Dania, a marketing executive, explains why it's a no-brainer to join her in her noble quest.
So I think it's extremely important that things like this happen. God's Wife is definitely a great start, and I think that there will also be other opportunities like this for other producers and filmmakers to make stories that are similar, so that we start to have a view of what the reality of the average consumer is beyond the make-believe movies that we see. So if we see this and we understand the importance of telling stories like this, I expect that it will continue. So I think it's great.
Nobody. My husband, they are alive, but they don't have nobody to assist me.
She collected the house. She threw everything down, said, "I don't want you in my house. The foundation of the house, you have spoiled it, everything. No, please, can you leave?"
The Nigerian film industry is celebrated for its great works of fiction. Leading actress Mona Lisa Chinda is quite impressed with Olukanni's exploration of the documentary genre and hopes this can spur the genre into limelight and encourage more producers.
For me, documentary was something that we need to begin to embrace. It's close to reality TV. For documentary short stories like this, which depicts the reality of what life should be, and sometimes getting it right is usually one of the most difficult things to do. Hence the reason why people just want to shy away and go to the easiest way of having a script written and filmed. People do not like their lives to be out there in public. However, she's done something that's very she's done something towards a human angle. She is talking about the widows. My mom is a widow. I mean, a lot of us have lost our parents. Their parents one time or the other, and she has decided to see to the widows, to see that these widows don't have nobody but Jesus, but God. So she has brought out the human angle of her, and she's showcasing it in a positive way.
Although the God's Wives movement has helped some widows get back on their feet, the producer understands that the challenges go way beyond economic empowerment.
It's a whole movement because it's mental health issues, it's family, the way family treats, it's about, the way community and environment understands it. So right now what we're doing is we're in the process of trying to work with some legal services who can actually teach the women the rights that they have, and also begin to generate awareness that when someone loses a husband, you do not have the right to treat them this way. We're addressing, I would say we're addressing like an immediate need with the financial thing, but it's bigger than that, because sometimes you can give people all the money, but if they don't have good mental health, if their self-worth is not doing well, then they're not going to be able to live a good life. And for us, the goal is to make sure that they are living a wholesome life.